Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Smasher. You know what? I have fought enough of the Smashers to now join the army. The other day, I was playing Tier 7 with my friend, and we were just playing, like, chill tanks. I was in the Panther, the Predator, you know, just, like, goofy Tier 7s that aren't anything special. And I can tell you that every single game I played in Platoon, I would go up against a Smasher platoon, Smasher Annihilator platoon, Double Annihilator. It's literally the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I mean it. If you're the kind of person that's spamming double Smasher, double Annihilator, and you've got thousands of games racked up in this vehicle, you're the reason the game's dying. And if you try to say, oh, well, it's Wargaming's fault for not nerfing the vehicle, that's like me handing you a loaded gun, and then you shoot a crowd of people and say, well, it's the person's fault for handing me the gun. It's the exact same situation. The Smasher, sure, it's an overpowered vehicle, but nobody's forcing you to play it 5,000 games. I can actually tell you that the average Smasher player has 5,000 games in the tank because that's statistically true. If you were to actually go look on stats of the average player driving the Smasher and Annihilator, yeah, the average person has about 5,000 games played in this vehicle. It's pretty impressive. It is very impressive. The reason why is because most of these players aren't skilled enough to drive vehicles that are balanced. I mean, we just took 660 off a Tier 8 heavy right there. But yeah, the simple fact of the matter is most people, you know, aren't skilled enough to drive tanks that are balanced, so they play overpowered vehicles to inflate their skill and pretend they're actually good at the game. I mean, look at this. We got a 53 TP, and, ooh, look at that. We actually didn't pen him. Shell went just a little bit low. That is definitely the goofiest part of the Smasher, though, is the fact that it actually has accuracy. You'd think for a vehicle that has such a large caliber gun, it wouldn't carry accuracy, but it does. I mean, look at that. We just took a lot off the enemy Action 10, and now we're just going to pull in the cover. M6 can't hit me. I'm not really sure why the Action 10 is even making that play to begin with, but we're just going to chill right here. We got the M6 right in front of me, and let's see. What is the M6's game plan? Well, I can tell you what it's going to be. Losing 990 hit points. Yeah! We're already up to 2,600. We do have the enemy Carnarvon Action 10 pushing us, and it would be nice if my teammate in the 53 TP would do literally anything, but it doesn't look like I could be blessed with that. Either way, there goes 649 off this player, and the 53 does hit him, and the rest of my teammates are here. Come on, 53, you've one job. Well, there you go, you did it. Congrats. Okay, well, I am doing pretty good at this point. I'm up to 3,200 damage. The M6 is being pushed, so I'm going to ignore him. And I'm going to move... Oh, well, that's on me. I didn't think that the Prevail player was going to be staring at me, but at the same time, I did make a poor poke. Now, will the Dracula be able to kill the M6? I think that's a pretty resounding yes! I mean, it's a guaranteed victory. We dominated. We did 3,300 damage. I didn't even play very special. I played pretty sloppy. But that's why the Smasher is such a stupid vehicle. It has high explosive, which does more damage than it deserves to. It's way more accurate than it deserves to be, and it's just a stupid tank. And, like, to be fair, the average Smasher player is pretty bad at the game. Like, if I'm a decent player, I'm able to easily crap on Smasher players. They're never a threat. But it is still very frustrating, especially for the average player, or even a beginner that's being forced to fight this constant garbage, overpowered tank spam. So I hope that most of my audience doesn't do that, and if you do, just remember that every time you play this tank, you're ruining somebody's game who's probably new to the battle, and you're not helping the game at all. But there you go. First game, we ended up getting 3,239 damage. It's kind of crazy this vehicle has a 226 XP requirement on the bar, because that's just about how much required me to 3-mark the Vindicator. And that's perfect proof that the average player isn't doing very well in this vehicle. The Vindicator, when I 3-marked it, required 200 and I think 17 XP. So almost the same XP required to 3-mark a Smasher as it is a Vindicator. Now, I think one of the reasons why is because this vehicle has more commonly fighting tier 8s than 7s. And we can see that. Both games I've played are against tier 8s. I think one of the balancing factors that Wargaming has given towards this vehicle is that you have a much higher chance of fighting tier 8s. Because generally, a lot of the times I play in this vehicle, it's against tier 8s. But Here we are, game number 2, and we'll see what I can do. We got an enemy P-44. Ooh, imagine if that had hit. Just imagine. We aren't spotted. Oh, no, we are. I guess I got spotted just as I shot, so the light bulb took a while to appear. Well, we're gonna push up. I'm a little worried making this crossing, but... Oh, interesting play from the Pantera. We missed the shell, and they're gonna tunnel the crap out of me. Yep. Not a good start. I gotta be totally real here. Not a good start. Even though our whole team has gone to this flank of the map, not a single one of them has actually done anything. And that's, it's not great. It's not great. Let's see. Is the Pantera gonna make a poke over here? And they do. And, we get the pen, but I am potentially dead now because looks like the Pantera might just YOLO me. Yep, look at that. Wow. Well... There's one type of vehicle that's still better than the Smasher, guys. It's called autoloaders. It doesn't matter how good you are at the game, autoloaders can still YOLO you and get away with it. I mean, that guy literally killed himself to tunnel me. That's crazy. But we're still alive. I've done 860 damage, and they're gonna lose. I don't know what our team's been doing, to be totally real. Like, I feel like I really didn't make that much of an aggressive play, so I don't know why I got punished so hard. We have the Black Prince over here. And if we back up this hill just a little bit, it should give me artificial gun depression, allowing me to hit the Black Prince in the rear for 1,000 damage. I don't think he enjoyed that. I gotta be real. I don't think he enjoyed that at all. We're gonna reload again. We got 5 seconds left. And 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. Interesting. Definitely an interesting moment there. I'm going to back all the way into cover so that I don't get hit by these guys. We should be pretty safe here for the most part. Let's see. Aiming, and let's just load a high explosive shell. There you go. Not bad. Okay. I mean, we're still up to 2,100 damage, which is pretty good. We just got really unlucky on that one shell not penning. I really don't even know how it didn't pen, but oh well. We still have 10 health, which is enough. Shrek killed my teammate, which isn't great. Ooh, but the Shrek is getting quite heavily bled. There's one shell from the T-77, and let's see. Gonna chill over here, gonna aim in. No! Ooh, we got a bounce! He's on reload. I know that for a fact. Alright, Object 590 is gonna rush him. And I'm going to aim in. Let's see if I can get a shell. There you go! 637. And that still places us at 2,700 damage. I won't lie, not my best performance, but I'm not really trying. That's the thing. Like, the fact that I'm literally just YOLOing in, I'm crapping on tier 8s. Like, that Pantera was close to killing me. They were probably very, very close on that reload, but they dumped their clip, which lowered their DPM. And, honestly, I don't even know what our team is doing. Like, they should have punished that player, but they were not the best. Either way, both games were pretty brain dead. And, I mean, you can see I have a 78% win rate in this thing with 2,500 average. That's more than most people average in tier 10. The tank is stupid. It doesn't deserve to be in the way it is, but Wargaming knows if they nerf it, they'll lose a substantial amount of their player base. So it's really a tricky situation. Either way, thought I'd make a video on it. Hopefully enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.